Hi guys.
Want it all off?
Yeah. Haircut day. Couldn't decide which hubcap to use though, so we're just gonna go with the hot rod look, the shaved look. Background cutting grass. He has a rare day off and he's working 6 days a week. And when he's not working, he tends to be a bit lazy, typical of young guys. Went through that myself. I think VW Darren's got the same issue with Hans there. Don't worry buddy, it does get better. They start getting a little more active about the time they move out. You know, mid-20s. Early to mid-20s. Been doing much. It's been hot. The humidity is down, but we're still having humidexes up into the 30s, which I don't do well. I think Lambert and I are going to likely head out and do some camping over the next couple of weeks. You know, little trips here and there. Nothing really long term. And I was hoping to get the race car painted by the end of July, but that's not going to happen. But I did get the short strand fiberglass. I got some of that to use, and I got our friend Dave with the Henry J brought out some Bondo that he wants used up. He's had it a few years or a couple years. So got the Bondo, got the short strand. Scott's working on getting paper for masking the car. It's just taking longer than we thought. Part of it is we got more involved in it. Part of it because I wanted to get better at doing the body work again because I haven't done it in so long. Trim that. You can threaten, but I know you'd never do it. Am I right?
Yeah, it's up to you.
Someday.
It just comes like this, huh?
What? What? Kind of curves to one side.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it goes to one side, take it back to where it doesn't. I feel lighter. Feels good. Thank you.
Welcome. Now you can open your mail.
Yep. Just finishing up the race car. It's kind of hard getting it done because with the race canceled, it seems other thing that's suffering is the amount of energy put into it, not from Scott or myself. I wasn't even going to do much on this car, but Scott doesn't have the same abilities as I do. Plus he's 73 years old. So we got a 73-year-old with less abilities and a guy that has more abilities that has MS and can't really do the stuff. And we're the two doing all the work. So kind of frustrating for both of us right now. I know the one guy that was doing some of the welding, Dave, the guy with the Kaiser and the 510 wagon. I'll show that to you someday. He was been on holidays for 3 weeks, so he wasn't here. And now he's working 10 days straight at work. So we likely won't see him till next week. Mail call, mail call. I don't know if you can see that, Cecil. I have an idea what it is. In fact, I know what it is because we'd emailed back and forth about it. And that is definitely what it is. My first sticker. I have the YouTube Garage Gang stickers. I got a big one and a couple of small ones. The big one I already put on a cabinet of mine. Let's take a walk and I'll show you. I'll show you what we got going here. Here's the big one. Right above it, that's our unofficial club. That's an Auto Club of Manitoba. Let's see what we have. Manitoba Moose. Antifreeze. Don't have a solution, but I admire the problem. And a couple of Peak Daco. These are leftovers from my racing days. Hankook tire. Hankook sponsored me for a year of summer racing with some nice tires. Wizota, that was the modifieds. Pennzoil. There's a picture a friend of mine took of my car when we were out driving. There's the original logo for the company I worked for. And then they changed and went to one. There was one before this one that the letters were thicker. And then the next one was this one where the letters are thinner, but the stripes are still on it. Until they found out that this didn't translate well on the internet. So they went to just solid MTS now. And Mac Tool Racing. That's what what I was doing before I stopped working. This is the governing body for the racing that I did, the dry track racing that I did, that Scott does, Western Canada Motorsports Association. So, anyway, I think I'm going to start by putting Cecil's sticker on there. Fill that up, and I can always fill up the top of my box here, or this one. This one I had it at work for a while, and our vehicles used to have about a 3.5 inch blue stripe of reflective tape on them down the side as a part of our identity, and this is leftover tape. When you had offcuts in that, I had just stuck it on there, and it's very highly reflective. You know, it's gotten dirty over the years, but it reflects really well. And some of these businesses, I'll show you, out of business. Out of business. Out of business. Out of business. I think Winnipeg Honda is out of business now too. Holiday Chev out of business.
They changed their names.
Parkside out of business. J.H. Ryder Machinery was a forklift company. I think they're out of business. McNaught, still in business. That's a Pontiac dealer. Here's one that's really out of business. Terry Balkan. It's been out of business for probably almost 25 years now. But it's amongst all the emblems that I collect. I showed you a video a while back of my big emblem collection. Great big box, weighs about 25 or 30 pounds, just with car emblems in it. So, I don't know why, I just liked collecting them, and someday I'd like to mount them on boards and put them up. Maybe I'll do that someday once I get caught up, which may never happen. Anyway, I think we're going to head into town. Got a bit of shopping, got to go get pictures taken to get our passports, because the Americans want us to have passports when we travel into the States now, whether you're flying or not. It used to be just when you're flying, but now it's all the time, so we can do that. It's just a pain in the ass though, but well, it's all part of the Homeland Security stuff, I guess, all a result of the 9/11. Anyway, I'll catch up with you later. Take it easy. Have a good one.